Our next guest says today's close could give us a clue. We welcome Jim Iuorio. He's managing director at TJM Institutional Services. Jim, I mean, this is the first time in a while I'm hearing a lot of chatter just from people, just the public talking, saying, what about what's going on with gold? What's going on with silver? So talk us through these moves that you see here.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned that because the FOMO comes into play at some point, too, where everyone looks up and say, wait, gold and silver is moving so rapidly. Am I missing out here? And that probably provides the fuel for the next leg. But you had mentioned a second ago that everything seems to be rallying. And really what that is just a function of this weak dollar trade. People are, and when you look at gold and silver, people are questioning the efficacy of Fed policy, government policy going forward. And I don't think people think there's going to be some sort of cataclysmic currency crisis. Oh, that's more difficult to say than I thought. I don't think people are saying that, but what I think people are saying is that there's a question mark of how far these things can go. On Thursday night, we saw something that was interesting, Thursday during the day, where there was a decoupling, because you said that stocks and gold had been rallying together since the lows, and they have. On Thursday, stocks started to head lower and gold started to head higher at the same time. To me, that was a green light to add to some longs, because to me it seems like now that gold is almost kind of straddling the free money risk asset class and then potential hedge against fiat currency problems. So I think, again, like I said, I think 1930 is a big deal because it's not just about the fundamental story. We've come a long way since those lows from March, and I want to see where the next level of buyers are coming from. So I'm looking at that 1930 level in the futures. If we can settle above it, and we've been flirting back and forth with it all day, if we can settle above it, that'll be a shot in the arm, and I think it'll be pretty good.
So you're, again, just make sure everyone catches this, you're watching the 1930 level. Usually when we're talking about 1930 lately, it's been Great Depression analogies, but you're literally talking about 1930 an ounce for gold. If we can settle above that, you're saying game on. Tell me what kind of upside potential we're talking about. I mean, how much, how much legs do you think this realistically has?
Okay, so I don't mean to be one of these guys like gold's going to the moon, but realistically, when we've shot up so high and we sit above 1930 and we show no signs of a pullback, if that goes to later in the week and we see no signs of a pullback and it's full steam ahead, my next level in gold is going to be 2,500. Now, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket on that. As I've told people on Twitter, they've known I've been long silver and I've been long gold for quite a while now. I've actually hedged some of that. I'm still long both, and I think the next move could be significant. But if we have a strong week in gold, I think 2,500 is relatively reasonable, as crazy as that sounds.